And we'll start our light heavyweight coverage with New Jersey's Jason Arnst. He is thick.
Very thick, very full muscle bellies. Very full, and that means that he's worked to lose just the body fat. He's maintained his muscle very well. He did a good job.
It's amazing how the size has gone up since we started with those bantams.
Look at that Christmas tree in his back. It takes a lot of control to display that part of the back. It really does. It's hard movement.
This is Jason's second show this year. He was the #2 light heavyweight at the Junior Nationals.
Again, it's very difficult to come and compete in a show. A second show in a year, that's tough.
Great start to his national career, though, this year.
Yeah, I think so. Complete physique.
Here is Linda Murray's training partner, John Simmons. You did a great job with him, Linda.
Yes, we trained hard. We did. We talked about the way he looked last year, because last year he didn't place, and he made a lot of changes. One of the things is so many bodybuilders get stuck and hung up on being totally ripped and totally lean and getting away from maintaining the muscle and just losing the body fat and going in full. So John's a lot fuller this year. We talked about that, and he looks great. So he did his work, and it'll be much better this year than last.
Well, I want to know what it's like training with John. Who trains who here?
Well, I think I'm in charge. Yeah, I am. No, we train very hard, and he pushes me, and I push him.
32-year-old Rick Perard from Miami, Florida, Dade County Correction Officer, and he is big.
He's big. I think, though, that he needs to taper his waist down maybe a little bit, because he's so thick and massive.
We asked him about his job at the county jail. You would think he would have no problems with the inmates.
So maybe in the beginning, but, you know, after a while, you set a little reputation for yourself, and people get to know you, and, you know, you learn the job. So it's not all about, you know, even if you're big or small, or if you can fight or not fight, it's how you know, use your mind. Because you have to realize what you're dealing with is a criminal element, but not everybody is bad. Even though they've committed a crime, that doesn't mean you're necessarily an evil person. So you have to, you know, use your brain instead of your brawn most of the time.
Where could Rick be sharper?
Well, in the hamstrings. His glutes are very tight and striated, but it seems like his hamstrings, he needs to be tighter. He's probably not flexing.
Here's a man we've been looking forward to seeing all night, and for a year, really, Rod Ketchins, who won the Junior Nationals in '93, 28 years old. He is ripped.
Very ripped and very consistent, very consistent. He's been on the scene for a while, very strong physically and mentally.
Rod is a determined young man. He has a very long commute to his gym each day.
Some firebug set fire to the gym I was training at, which was basically the only gym/health club in our town. So once that happened, I had to commute to Sioux Falls to the American Pit Bull gym there, and which is about 160 miles each day that I went to train. So it was kind of a back and forth thing every day, but it kept me on a schedule.
Wow, that's dedication. I just go downstairs in my gym and train.
Oh, well. Rod Ketchins, who says, "I'm not stopping till I turn pro."
I hear you.
30-year-old Arnie List, formerly from Vermont, now lives in Los Angeles.
The mecca of bodybuilding, and you can tell by his physique that he's been training very hard. Nice, smooth movements. I think, though, that he may be holding a little water in his lower back, and you usually can tell that by it's a little puffy look. It's not that complete lean look.
He's been on this stage before at age 19. His first nationals, that's a few years ago.
I competed here in 1984, the first time at the national level when I was 19 years old, and I was a lightweight actually then, so it was many years ago and many pounds ago.
One of his bodybuilding idols is Frank Zane, and I think you can see that in his physique a little.
Look, the abdominals show it. Frank Zane had great abdominals. Arnie has great abdominals.
Here's how the judges see it in the light heavyweight division. Rod Ketchins, the man from Sioux City, Iowa, is our winner. Great night for Rod. Here's the judges' perspective.
Rick Perard, who got second, has a lot of muscle, good development. He just wasn't quite tight enough. Rod Ketchins, good development, good condition, good separation. It was unanimous.
Stay in your seats. Coming up next, the heavyweights here at the Nationals from New Orleans.